What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel, Holy Hair. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps support my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing my own hair color. So my roots were grown out so far and I needed to touch up my roots and then kind of just tone the whole thing. So I decided to go with this lavender lilac type color, and I love the way it turned out. It's so fun and different, and I know that it'll fade to like a perfect platinum white blonde. I am also going to be tinting my eyebrows today, and this is just going to be like a vlog style video. I have Ruby here today, little munchkin. She came to the salon to hang out. She's been being a really good girl. I don't think I'm gonna actually bring her to work with me when I come back, but for little things like coming to do my hair, or if I'm just popping in for like 1 or 2 clients, maybe I'll bring her, we'll see. My hair is kind of always a project. This literally took me 2 days. It wouldn't have normally taken me 2 days, but with a baby and timing wise, it took me 2 days. So I was here last night, finished it today. So let me go back in time and take you to last night when I started on this project.
Let's go, let's bleed, let's hit, let's go. Holy hair, let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is the vibe today. These roots are really bad, very grown out. So I already did a Malibu treatment on my hair. That's why it looks a little bit warm. So I just wanted to get any like excess buildup toner that was on my hair off, and then like also, you know, purple shampoo and all of that. I just wanted to get all the buildup off. So I did that a couple days ago, and then I've just been doing like regular shampoo, no purple shampoo or anything, because I don't want anything on my hair. I want to try to get some of the banding out because I feel like I have some banding in my hair. If you don't know what banding means, it just means that from like touching up my roots, each time I touch it up, it doesn't lift evenly, because when you are doing a blonde root touch-up, like a bleach touch-up on the roots, if the roots are grown out pretty much any longer than this, than what I have right now, it will process differently. So the first like ½ inch will process a little bit lighter than the rest because of the heat from your scalp. So my hair, the last couple times I've done my roots, I was just trying not to, you know, bleach my head too many times while being pregnant. So I let it grow out really long. So they were probably like this grown out when I did my roots, and this part will process differently than that part. So that's why I feel like I have a little bit of banding on my hair. So I'm going to try to get rid of the banding. We'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna try to just get it all to an even tone. And I also did like some darker money pieces. If you watched my previous video where it was me and my sister, we did our hair, in that video, you'll see how I had like some darker pieces in the front from previous. I did like, I thought it would be fun to do like a dark money piece, and it was fun and I loved it, but it left like some really warm tones on my hair. I don't know if you can see that, but like it drives me nuts, and I'm just like, I'm very picky, I'm very OCD about my hair, and I like it just to be like all one solid color or have like a root shadow or something like that. So anyways, I'm gonna try not to ramble too much because I don't have a ton of time actually. I have a eyelash appointment that I need to make, and it takes me forever to do my hair. So hopefully I can get it all done and still make my lash appointment. Worst case scenario, I will bleach my roots and then do the second process after my lash appointment, but we'll see how it goes. This is my before. Okay, so for my formula, I am doing Schwarzkopf Blonde Me. This is my favorite lightener. I love this so much. So I'm gonna do 40 grams of Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, and then I'm going to be mixing 30 volume. So I like to do a 2-to-1 ratio, and I normally measure. I know that not everybody measures, but I like to measure. So I have 40 grams of the lightener in here and 80 grams of the developer. And then once I get this stirred, I'm going to put in 2 packets of artificial sweetener, and that is going to prevent scalp burning. And I know I've gotten comments that have said that it doesn't help with scalp burning, and it 100% does. Like, I don't know if you guys have like tried it or used it, but if I forget to put it in, it does burn my scalp. And then I'm gonna be adding my Olaplex. So since I did 40 grams of the lightener, it's for every 15 grams, you do 1/8 of an ounce. So 40 grams is like a little bit more than 30. This is how I do math in my head. 40 grams is a little bit more than 30. 30 grams, half of 30 is 15. 15 is the 1/8 of an ounce. So I'll do 2/8 of an ounces, which is 1/4, and then I'll do a little bit more than that because it's 40 grams. I don't know if that made sense to anyone, but it made sense in my head. So I'm gonna stir the Olaplex in. Then I'm gonna start applying this on my roots. And when you apply lightener on the scalp, you want to make sure you are laying it on really thick because it's processing not in a foil and on open air. So because of that, you wanna just make sure that it's laid on super thick so that it does not dry out. Because when it dries out, it doesn't process very well. And this is the consistency that I like my lightener. My roots literally look so dark. When I have like a more ashy toner on my hair, it doesn't look as dark because ashy is like darker. It doesn't reflect as much light as warmth. So when I have my hair warm like this, which I don't normally tone it warm, but like I said earlier, I took all the toner off, it just makes my roots look so much darker. So I'm sectioning into 4 sections. I just like to section the front out of the way, and I always start in the back because I feel like the back of my hair is darker than the front, so I want that to sit on a little bit longer than the front. And the front sections look like that, right at the ear. And then I'm just going to split the back of my hair down the middle to 2 sections. I'm just gonna clip one out of the way. And this is so cute. Oh, I need a cape. I don't wanna get bleach on my biggie shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I am doing section by section, laying it on thick. And then for the last like 10 minutes of my processing time, I'm gonna pull the lightener down a little bit. I think I'm gonna do a little like shampoo cap, which is basically you dilute the lightener with shampoo, apply it all over, just kind of like suds it in, because I just really want to try to get this warmth and banding off. So I'm actually starting back at work, next week from maternity leave. Ruby, my daughter, will be 8 weeks old, so I took 2 months off of work, and I'm gonna be starting back next week. So I'm really excited actually to start back at work. I feel ready, and I feel like it's going to be nice to just see all my clients again and get back into like doing my vlogging at the salon. What I would love to hear from you guys is like, what do you want to see more of at the salon? Half the content that I film, I don't even post because I'm too picky. Like I'm like, I don't know, like if that's interesting enough to even post, like is it even worth it? So half of my content goes wasted. I just don't want to post like the same videos all the time. I want to be like new and different. And so anyways, I just want to hear from my YouTube fam. Just like tell me your feels. Like what do you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see like conversations with my clients, or should I just be super technical? The salon is like a full-on therapy session along with a huge hair transformation. Yeah, I just don't know what you guys want to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't want to ramble. I feel like I'm rambling. All right, so I'm gonna put a cap on and let this process. I'm gonna go under the dryer for about 40 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes and I am going to take my leftover lightener here. I'm gonna add some Olaplex to it. I decided that's how I'm gonna dilute it. So sometimes I dilute it with shampoo, and then sometimes I'll dilute it with Olaplex. So I'm just gonna take the number 2 and squirt a bunch in here. And then stir it in, and I'm gonna run this through my ends and then put the cap back on and go under the dryer for another like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna grab a towel and I'm gonna put it around my neck so I don't get lightener on anything. So I'm gonna kind of mush like my roots down a little bit and then add in the lightener that I have mixed up. But first I'm gonna just take a spray bottle of water and mist my ends so that it'll be a lot easier to spread, because I have a lot of hair, if you can't tell. Like it's very, very thick. And I'm gonna mush through what I have applied right now. It feels good to itch. It's so bad though. Don't leave me hate mail in the comments for itching. It feels so good. It's just like if you have ethnic hair and you get a relaxer done. When I was in cosmetology school, I was really good at relaxers. So all the girls would have me do their relaxer because I used to get it really, really smooth. And you're not supposed to itch the scalp when you do a relaxer because it can be damaging to the scalp, but it feels so good. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing with bleaching your roots. It's the same thing. It feels so good to itch your scalp. It's just very naughty. Gotta get aggressive because mama's got a lot of hair. Sometimes you just have to like aggressively apply lightener to your head. Does anyone have that mood ever? Alrighty, so I am going to put the cap back on and go back under the dryer for about 10 minutes. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like after I have rinsed the lightener. I have this like Slim Shady vibe going on. It's gonna all look great after I tone it. But right now I have to run to a lash appointment. So I think what I'm gonna do is just throw my hat on. So I'm gonna go get my lashes filled. Then I'm gonna come back and put on my color and then rinse it out, and I'll show you guys the after. Got my lashes done, and I am here looking like Slim Shady with my bright hair. No toner, but Kayla's the best. If you guys are local, I will link down her information. She does the best lashes. Had to get them done. And this place is so cute. I look like a bum though, but don't mind me. All right, putting my hat back on because it's embarrassing. So I'm back day 2 with my Slim Shady 90s yellow blonde, and I had to bring Ruby with me, so Denise is holding her because she was being fussy. She just wanted to be held. Say hi. Say hi, Ruby. Hi, Ru. You have a romper on today? Yeah. So I've got my toner all mixed. I'm just going to be applying this root to end, and I'll let it process for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to be mixing these Schwarzkopf Blonde Me toners together. This is the Lilac and the Ice Rice. So I'm gonna do more of the ice than the lilac because I don't want this to be too purple. To tint my eyebrows while this processes, so I use regular color for my eyebrows. 4AB is the level that I use, and I just use Redken permanent color with 10 volume.